In motion is Warren. Right to the air is Richardson. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Ready? Run! Ready?
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. Right side hauled in by McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, LA.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set. Ready? Go.
Here's the rookie out of North Carolina, Marion Hampton. He'll manage only a couple. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Chargers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
That's a touchdown. Here's Dicker out to send this one away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready?
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. Keeps fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Richardson to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Indianapolis.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He's a pickup there of 13. First down, Indianapolis.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Colts first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Ready up.
Taylor trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Once more from the 2. Third and goal.
Ready?
They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. And this time he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The PAT up and good. And the Colts will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Darius Davis to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Set. 380.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10.
Set. 380. Get out. Get out.
From the gun, it's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but it's not on the same page in his target. That's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open man, left side, he's got it. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Charger first down.
The Chargers.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set. 380. Get out. Set.
Throwing again, Herbert. This one finds McConkey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Black 80. Black. Home to trips right. Set.
Now Herbert again. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
380. Get out. Go.
On play action, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. 19, Charger, 19.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7. Give up the middle to Taylor. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On second down, Richardson. To the right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 32 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
19.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That one brought in by Warren. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
That's Pierce in motion. On the ground. It's Giddens. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Prater's kick is good. And the Colts will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Meanwhile, Greg, a very nice return here. Good field position for this next drive. They'll start at the 35.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. Baylor Tiger. Baylor.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Delta. Set.
Now a play fake. Herbert. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Will Disley, the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Home trip right.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Set. 380. Lion. 21. Hey, ram. Go.
He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he'll take this one in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. That's his second touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
After the touchdown, here's the kicker out to send this one away. Josh Downs now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A second down throw for Richardson. Pass is caught. It's wide. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Score! He takes it next on the punt return. 83 yards. Touchdown, L.A. A special teams magic moment from the rookie who takes it all the way. What a great way to announce yourself to your teammates as a huge part of this team.
Yeah, and there's no greater way to establish value and to earn a role on a team, Mike, than through special teams. Now, when you can do it as a returner and you can impact the game by putting points on the board, man, that is different. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and that is a huge impact play here by the young rookie.
Next score, Chargers 21, Colts 10.
Shorty got that body out of
That's a touchdown. Here's Ticker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying inside, trying to keep it knocked out to the booth. Like Tupac, I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Whipping on it like I'm picking a prize. I hit the crib with a collide.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack. You just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Richardson. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Lambert Smith to return it. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Baylor. Set.
To throw was Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught. And he will score. DeAndre Lambert Smith. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Kicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. 3. Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Richardson. He's got his tight ends. That's 1. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Now Richardson. His throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, like, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will remain a 3-score game. One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return, here comes Davis. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Set. Kappa. Ready.
They'll go again with Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
380.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Set. 380.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Flush to his right. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
380, go.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Zaire Franklin that time. There for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't take shell and let me be free.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
12, 10. Back in. 180. 180 hot. Set.
Now it's Herbert. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
3rd and 7. Take the handoff. Now Herbert. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. DeForest Buckner. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Kick the Eagle! Ready?
Richardson to throw. Rolling right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go! Hawk 70!
Richardson, little to throw. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 59 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
The kicker on
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Run! Set.
On play action now, Herbert. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Second and 10. They'll try the right side now with Hampton. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third down and 9. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long.
Home the trips right. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And good rally to the football to gain a 9, but it brings up fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the jump. Ready.
To start this on the ground, it's Taylor. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Tar Heat still there for the stop.
It's a pick up of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Let's go.
Throwing is Richardson. A short pass taken in by Warren. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
They've talked about the locker room at the halftime break. Seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's fourth down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts about to kick this one away.
For the Colts.
That is fielded at the 20. Oh, how about that hit? He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Set.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Go.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Set.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Moving outside the pocket. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 53 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Catch made, that's Pittman. And he will score! Game on! Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down?
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. In trouble, and down he goes. Mekhi Blackman there from his corner spot. He came in on the rush, and he records the sack.
When you can bring quarterbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. That's a good gain just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. Their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
The Chargers.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Five nine. Baylor Tiger. Let's go. Hey, Baylor Tiger. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 1.
Cap.
On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Set. Lion. Set.
They'll drop to throw. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's into the end zone yet again. McConkey, touchdown Chargers. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown. Here's Zicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he will get back to only about his 20 yards. That's where the drive will start. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 boxes.
From the gun, Richardson. Down the field, he's got Warren. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. He'll look deep for Pittman. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. We'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
Here's 1st down. Now Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On 2nd down, Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Those are seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Gonna need a big play now, 3rd down and long.
Let's go.
Richardson. And this is gonna be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Prater now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts have cut the deficit to 5. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point.